So besides stats and skills on the sticks, are there any other attributes for these players that are important when it comes to drafting them onto certain teams?
Yes, this was not points, rebounds, and assists. I mean, this was deep analytics, things such as how perfect their shot release was, you know, how efficient they were trying to block shots, because if they're inefficient,
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Suns as they go up against the Bulls. For Chicago, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And you often hear about the on-court intensity of some of the all-time greats, guys like Kobe and Jordan. But they'll tell you that Russell Westbrook has that same edge to his game. Guys, how does that work to his advantage?
He's always had the...
Oh, say does that...
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the side... And late in the year, we hear about teams finding their stride, Chris, and others worrying that they might be peaking too early. Do you give any credence to the idea that a team can peak too early?
It depends on the mentality of a team. If you have a young team and they're excited and every game is a big game and they don't know how to handle winning, then I think you can peak too early. If you're a fine-tuned machine like some veterans, then you're really taking your winning with a grain of salt. You're more so appreciating the culture and the tone that's set there and realizing our tone and our culture is what equals wins, not just the win. So it really depends on how you look at it, and usually veteran teams know how to handle winning more so than younger teams.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Russell Westbrook out there with Hield. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Westbrook passes to Hield. Hibbert with a screen on Ellis. 6 to shoot. Hield dishes to Ibaka. Releases from 15, and it's in off the backboard. Ibaka's got the first points on the scoreboard for Chicago. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Ellis. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
From deep, Gay. Chicago keeps it going, a new 24-second clock. And the shot goes down.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Monte Ellis again. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Off the pick. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
And Holiday kicks to Ellis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Another one falls for Phoenix. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ibaka with a screen on Holiday. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Ellis outside. Back to Holiday. Ellis down low, covered by Hield. Ellis can't get it to go. Here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy buckets.
And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist from Gay.
Gotta be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Holiday dishes to Ellis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And Chris, you played during an era against a team that many consider the greatest of all time, that 96 Chicago Bulls team with Jordan and Pippen and a great roster. Just thinking back to that team during that second three-peat, what was it like when you were going up against that Bulls team?
It's so tough to play against that team. Jordan is arguably the best player that's ever, laced them up. And Pippen was so tough offensively and rebounding. Rodman as well on the boards. And then you had guys and a system that was, just really too much. It's hard to say. Of course, in my opinion, having played against them, they're the best team of all time. But Bill Russell once told me, ghosts can't play, so don't get caught up in comparing eras that you really can't prove it. So, yeah, of course, they're the best of all time to me, but it's fun watching these young kids play today.
Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ibaka sets the pick for Hield. From the wing, good as the jump shot falls.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to speak with Jeff Hornacek for just a minute. We talked about keys to the game, and he thinks shot blocking has to be even more important. He said, look, we want to keep them out front as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can protect the rim if they break us down. Kevin, he hopes that strategy will help them get their second win in this season series. Back to you.
David, thank you. Do you think that's the right approach, guys?
I don't think it's ever wrong to focus on defense first. It sets a tone that can last for an entire game.
Oh, and it could lead to some easy points too, Greg. I bet you that they turn a lot of turnovers into transition buckets today.
And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Connects from three-point range. Ellis has got 11 points.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
The feed to Westbrook, taken away by Holiday. He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Long. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Kafka. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Holiday against Westbrook. Misses the layup.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
Outside Holiday. Here's Gobert. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Hibbert. Hield with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Westbrook against Holiday. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ellis outside. Makes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Hield. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of a shooter.
Long kicks to Holiday. Feeds to Ellis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy at your size who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that could knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that two guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Marshall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Ellis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Phoenix making a change here. Beaubois is checked in. Marshall hits them both.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Passes it to Law. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot from the low post is good.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
The pass to Hall. Beaubois outside. They set the screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Here's Chugainov. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Yeah, you have to make the effort to gain position. Keep position. Go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
And the basket is good. Bulls trailed by 4. Pass to Mercer. Dishes to Law. Passes it to Mercer. He kicks it to Law. Here's Chugainov. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Beaubois outside. There's the screen. Here's Eaton, looking for his first basket still in this one. And here is Marshall. Last game we saw him score 13. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post, count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Eaton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Suns lead by 4. Well, Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Tolliver. Now the dish to Moore. It's Chicago with another bucket. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Bobois outside. There's the pick. Here's Eaton. And the three off target.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Moore passes to Tolliver. Kicks it to Law. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. The Insanity's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now, here's Marshall. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moore passes to Mercer. Here's Chugainov. That's tipped. Eaton. That shot no good. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, but also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what are you guys seeing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Lee, also Insanity out there, and it's Mercer in at the small forward position. Here's Stokes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to get ready, kind of the things that you can't be taught, kind of the war wounds, the scars that you had. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got them. I think that by playing for young teams, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what a player is actually going through or maybe what play is going to happen next. So I love being able to have the technical side of it with the plays because the coaches I played for, but also being very close with some great players, understanding the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to, like this too well. You don't, But I work with great guys like you, so when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, and you make me look great, it's easy, man, working with great teammates. You know that great teammates make you better, and you're the best point guard in the business the way you throw the assist out there. So, yeah, I've been fortunate to have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Well, you sound great, and it's an honor to work with you, but I always like the take. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect, and I think that's what the fans like about your commentary.
Yeah, you know, when I used to watch the games, and I've seen some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him. And I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment, and don't take it personal, because I love the game, and so I don't want to have to try to protect a thought or an old school or a group of people. If a guy plays bad and he's the best in the world, I'm going to say it, and if he made a move I've never seen, I'm just really going to say it. And so I try not to exaggerate and just say specifically how I feel, and I'm glad to be a part of a game that can fill you with so much emotions. It's easy just being yourself.
Lots of room. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
Prince dishes to Stokes. Prince kicks to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For three. Here's Hall. Kicks it out to Prince. They set the pick. There's the feed to Marshall. Lee against Young. Prince in the corner. Stokes the pass to Young. Stokes dishes to Young. Tries yet again. Stokes can't get it to go.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Feeds it to Law. Down low. It's picked off. Here's Prince. Here's Stokes. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Left side Prince. He feeds it to Gobert. Four on the clock to end the drought. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Lee against Young. Lee kicks to Westbrook. Looks for Hibbert, gets it to him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw, good. Hibbert. Fields checked in for Courtney Lee. And Hibbert hits them both. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that when you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time. Or, you know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. We've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we always say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. Outside Westbrook. Gay right side. The shot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the level of concentration you can expect with Gay, unfazed by the intense defense when he's going up with his shot.
Kafka, defended by Ibaka. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he's able to get it back. The pass to Early. Inside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pushing it up. Hibbert with a screen on Young. Hibbert inside. Gobert on him. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Early. Over Gay. Sinks it. And the shot from Early. And the Suns lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
The wide open look here for Ibaka. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
And Holiday kicks to Early. He dishes it to Gobert. Over Hibbert. Uses the glass to drop it in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Hibbert. Over Gobert. That doesn't go either for Hibbert.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Young. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. With the floater, Gobert with the block. Young outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kafka, defended by Ibaka. Elbow shot, and the jumper is good. 6 points for him. Chicago trailing here. Westbrook kicks to Hibbert. Banked in off the glass.
Great job right there, Kevin. Beating the defense to the spot. Love the strong, aggressive effort right there.
Now Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is
stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos, and what a play it was. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ibaka, no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gobert. Phoenix, no good that time either. Chicago leading. Outside Westbrook. Hibbert, the pass to Hield. Hibbert with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Gay in the corner. The rebound by Holiday. Well, Phoenix shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Young in the corner. Out left to the wing. Here's Kafka. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Young with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Dishes it to Holiday. Gobert the screen. Here's Early. Knocked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. The Bulls making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Clock at 6. Ellis outside. Over Hield. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Bobois. Ellis has got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Here's Ibaka. It's hauled in by the Suns. .105 left in the first half of the game. Ellis outside. Gobert the screen. Ellis kicks to Bobois. They set the screen. Here's Kafka. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after it on the offensive boards.
Screen by Ibaka. Hield with it. Picked up by Ellis. Hield can't hit.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Here's Eaton. Over in the corner, Ellis. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And here is Hield. Here's Gay. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal. And this checking out Phoenix. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
And Shaq. And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Here's Holiday. They've got Gobert, and it's Long in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. And Gobert kicks to Ellis. falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Well, this is how you come out at halftime, really motivated to push this game out of reach. Stay focused.
Here's Ibaka. Gobert with the block. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Holiday has it in the corner. Ellis outside. He kicks to Gobert. Outside Holiday. Just 3 to shoot. Ibaka with some nice D.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
And stolen by Gay. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Hield.
Well, that's the reach of Gay. That's what makes him such an effective two-way player. If you're lazy with the ball around him, he'll shove it down your throat.
It's Ellis on the wing. Beyond the arc. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. And Serge Ibaka, the league leader in block shots for 2 years in a row in 2012 and 13, but he sends him back at about half the rate he once did.
Yeah, but even still, pretty good shot blocker. You add in his finishing and outside shooting, and he's a player to be reckoned with.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Long. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ellis can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ellis dishes to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Suns. They set the pick. Pass to Long. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. And off the front, and in it goes.
Well, he can be a sneaky cover inside enough game to convert in traffic.
Hield kicks to Westbrook. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Got a hand on it, but they recover it. Here's Ibaka. Good on the baseline, Jay. Ibaka's got 7 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ellis has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Suns. Bulls trail by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Westbrook, and he converts the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Ellis. Sweet little floater. Ellis has got the lead back up to 9 now for Phoenix.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the game is a passion, as we know, Chris. But does it help to have outside interests? You're passionate about art. You make music. You're a writer. You're a thinker. Talk what all that is about and what that means to you.
Well, I think being a complete person helps whatever job that you're doing. You know, we all are more than our job. But basketball, you have to put everything into it. And so sometimes to rejuvenate yourself, you need to get fed other places and kind of feed your passions. And so I think a lot of times when players feed their passions, it's really just to have enough energy to complete their goal of getting through a grueling 82-game season with all the ups and downs, the expectations, the heartbreak, the celebrations. And so I think for myself.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered closely. No good on that one. Good D by Westbrook. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Long kicks to Stokes. Ellis outside. The pass to Long. And here's Marshall from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Bulls trail by 3. And Long with the basket on the assist by Lee. And it's 7 points for Insanity.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ellis kicks to Stokes. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. Stokes has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's a good screen. Here's Chugainov. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 10 points for him.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
This is a beautiful thing. They are really playing to the maximum potential of their abilities right now on offense. A scary place to be in if you're the D.
Now here's Ellis. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes in. Ellis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The dish now to Lee. Kicks to Law. And there's the feed to Tolliver. Lee up top. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Lee's got his 2nd basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He had a nice open look right there. 34 points for Monte Ellis.
Oh, he's just on fire now. You can't slow him down.
Feeds it to Law. Here's the screen. Back to Westbrook. Over Marshall. Westbrook, no good.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one on him.
Ellis outside. Pass to Hall. Long kicks to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Passes it to Long. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside Westbrook. Lee kicks to Law. From 11 feet away, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Started.
Bulls making a switch here. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Chicago.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Bulls trailed by 8. He feeds it to Ibaka. It's deflected. And here's more outside. Kept alive. Here's Tolliver. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Here's Eaton. He's got 7. And it's blocked. On the wing, Lee. From down in the low post, it goes. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when Lee has the ball there, it's over. He's going up for the throwdown every time.
Hall passes to Beaubois. With some arc, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Beaubois. Bulls trail by 8. And Moore kicks to Law. Gay up top. Screen by Ibaka. Shoots off the step back. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night. Suns leading by 6.
And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Back to Beaubois. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 6. There's a screen. Here's Moore. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Moore's got his 2nd basket of the night. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him, has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
Yeah, and if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing to do. Usually we'll shoot in the mid-40s for this field goal percentage, and solid at that small forward position. Also a great ISO game.
And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, man, and the muscle of Gay is insane. He just gets some hard shots to fall despite the obvious contact.
Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind at manipulating defenses.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's the pick. Here's Eaton. He's got 7. He dishes it to Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got 6.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Ibaka with a screen on Beaubois. Out to Ibaka. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Beaubois dishes to Prince. Now here's Gobert over Hibbert. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Gobert! Back right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Bulls trail by 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Roy Hibbert is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Hield. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Moore in at the point guard position. Here's Ibaka. Here's Hibbert. Second shot opportunity. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Phoenix leading by 3. Now Holiday to the inside and stolen by Hibbert. Moore against Holiday. Moore passes to Hield. And Ibaka kicks to Gay. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Holiday with it. Bobois outside. Dishes to Gobert. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Bulls trail by 4. Screen by Ibaka. Moore with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Moore kicks to Gay. Another miss by Gay.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Eaton. They set the pick. Five to shoot.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Bobois dishes to Holiday. Gobert against Hibbert. Just 4 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. And nails it. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. Moore outside. Ibaka with a screen on Holiday. Here's Moore. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Back to Holiday. There's the pass to Eaton. To the right side. Here's Kafka. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gay kicks to Moore. Over Holiday. No good from Moore. Suns leading by 4. The dish now to Bobois. Down low, Gobert. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gay can't get it to go.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And Moore kicks to Gay. Goes back up. Here's Hibbert. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Russell Westbrook in for the Bulls.
One shot.
Here's Holiday. Ellis left side. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday against Westbrook. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Phoenix leading by 3. And here is Ellis. Kafka. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. For 3, Westbrook drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 16 here in the second half.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half.
Holiday, the pass to Ellis. Gobert with a screen for Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Passed along. At the top of the key, Gobert. Offline from the top of the key. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Kicks it to Hibbert. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 16 points for Roy Hibbert.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Ellis. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Hield. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Holiday. Passed along. Kafka, defended by Ibaka. Outside Holiday. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Knocks down the step-back J. Ellis has got 36.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Holiday with it. Westbrook picks him up. Over to the wing. Passed along. And there's the feed to Ellis. Back to Holiday. Tries a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hibbert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Westbrook kicks to Hield. Hibbert with the screen. Westbrook against Holiday. Westbrook dishes to Hield. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Just an average shooter from range. Squares up nicely on that one.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Gay right side. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there. They're immediately making the defense pay.
Westbrook against Holiday. Ellis outside. Back to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kafka, defended by Ibaka. Here's Ellis. Good on the 13-footer. Ellis has got 38 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
They set the pick. Westbrook kicks to Hield. Outside Westbrook. Back to Hield. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown. Hield's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Kafka, defended by Ibaka. Here's Kafka, and the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Hield. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
The Bulls leading by 9. Now here's Hield. Outside Westbrook. Gay outside. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Wasted no time on that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Hibbert with a screen on Holiday. And Westbrook, here we go. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kafka. Westbrook pulls it in. The Bulls shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. He kicks it to Hibbert. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Westbrook. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Healed the pass to Hibbert. Now here's Healed. He's guarded by Ellis. A baseline J. Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
He gets the first. That brings them to within 10. And Ellis drops them both. Here's Westbrook. Feeds to Heel. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, bringing together some game-winning. Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
And here are the Bulls now. Now Healed. Left side Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Hibbert. Gobert with the block. The floater. And it's Westbrook laying it in.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Dishes it to Gay. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off and when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.